Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name's Red. Shin. Huh. Guess it's just me this time. Man, it's about time too. Cause whenever Shin's around, it's always like, why don't we do more anime girls? How come my paycheck's as big as Red? Why does my voice sound like an adolescent that's smoking one too many packs of cigarettes? Why do I have a co-host that doesn't know when to shut up? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Oh hey, glad you can make it.
Well, since it's been literally weeks since we haven't done one of these, kinda just assumed that this might have been over with. So when Steve told me I had to come down here and do some videos, I guess I was just slightly skeptical.
Yeah, it has been a slight minute since we've done one of these. Which, speaking of, today we're going over the DreamWorks Ultraman Towards the Future Ultraman figure, also known as Ultraman Green,
Who was the Australian Ultraman.
He also had a Super Nintendo game that Steve was really into, and was also the first introduction for Steve into Ultraman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he actually thought this was the original Ultraman for the longest time. And the main reason we're doing this guy today is just because Steve got a hold of one that was in pretty good shape. Because for the most part, it is pretty hard to find one of these figures in not scuffed up condition. We did find a couple of them at G-Fest a couple of years in a row, but for the most part, we're not in nearly good enough the shape to really be appropriate for displaying in a collection. But as you can see, this one has minimal markings, which is pretty good to see. The figure overall has this metallic silver and glossy red paint job for the suit, with some sandy yellow coloring for the eyes. Also, what distinguishes this Ultraman between some of the other ones is the time indicator on the chest is in a triangle shape. And you can also see this Ultraman is done in a more muscular style that has a nice combat pose. But that's pretty much about all I can do. You can also see on the legs it has a lot more red than the silver and also a lot of muscle bulges. He's definitely has not skipped out on a leg day. Unlike a certain co-host here.
Hey, whoa, these bad boys here are like a chunk of steel. Unlike a certain kaiju's old grandma thighs.
Hey, it's not my fault you don't know the difference between muscle and cottage cheese. Then for his articulations, the arms can go up and down, and pretty much all the way around. Head can look a little bit to the left, and to the right. Has this unsightly seam at the stomach, but no real articulation there. And the legs can rotate a little bit forward and back.
So overall, it's a pretty sweet Ultraman figure. Isn't really too complicated in terms of articulation, but has that really nice classic vinyl style to it.
And it's usually cheaper to get than the X Plus, so you got that going for you as well. Though then again, if you ever played the video game, I'm pretty sure that it would take away your appreciation from this actual action figure.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Want to see how high Ultraman can jump?
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
It's okay, I'll show you. Just make sure you packed a parachute.
Wait, what do you mean by parachute?
Alright, let's see how I was aiming for the couch. And you guys could probably imagine he fell quite short and hard. And that's pretty much it for this video. Would have been up a few days in advance of Patreon, so make sure to go donate over there if you guys like to be kept up to date with these videos. We try to post them up over there before we do on here, so there's that going for it. We also have a t-shirt shop down in the description below if you guys would be interested in one of those as well. And help us defeat those guys just by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
Oh, I think I need a backiotomy.